My dog ate my drebeats. I was hot. I for sure had to upgrade though. YouTube, what's the deal, man? Welcome back to my channel. As you see, man, my dog done ate my drebeats Pro. Hey, no more. They are no longer. They are gone. Look at this. My boy Kodak, man, he done ate my drebeats. And what's crazy is he did it one at a time, not at the same time. It was two different occasions where he ate my drebeats. So Kodak is a little bit over a year, and he's still at that stage to where he be I try to give him free range in the house, and he'll still mess with stuff and bite stuff. But for the most part, he's been doing pretty good. Every once in a while, he still slips up. He a puppy, and then that's just in his personality. So basically, one day I was getting in the shower. No, so basically one time I had my Dre Beats and I had set one down, but I didn't put it in the case, and then it had fell on the ground. So usually anything like that falls, I'm picking it back up. But because I know that he's for sure is gonna 9 times out of 10, he gonna mess with it. But when it fell, I think I can't remember what distracted me, and I must have kind of like went somewhere and forgot I had dropped it. And when I came back, man, he had chewed it up. I ain't gonna lie, I was hot. I was hot. All I could do, and I couldn't even be mad, right? Because at the end of the day, it was my fault. But I still kind of let him know, like, hey, like, man, you can't be doing that. He knows better, but he hard headed though, because once he see that I'm tripping and kind of let him know, like, hey man, you can't be doing that. He be looking all kind of like dumb and dumbfounded, like he don't know what's going on. Like, boy, you know what's going on. So that was the first situation. Then the second situation, he was actually being mischievous because I had hopped in the shower, and so the case, right? So big case. Usually in the case, he don't mess with this or whatever. Usually he don't mess with the case, but look, I was only rocking one because I'm like, man, I ain't ready to buy a whole new set of earbuds yet. And I was still deciding on which ones that I wanted to get if I was going to upgrade them. So basically, I put the buds in the case, plugged it to the charger, and I put it on my desk. Usually he don't mess with my desk. I'm not sure what made him want to get up there and then pull these down, and he ended up opening this and then took the pod out and chewed that thing up. I really was hot because I ain't got no earbuds. I was on them. I was on Kodak's helmet. I ain't gonna lie, he had me so hot. And it's crazy because I don't be beating my dogs, or you feel me? I don't be whooping them and stuff. So like my anger, like I yell at them and stuff like that and let them know, like, man, I'm hot, you feel me? I'll either put him in a cage or I'll just throw him in the bathroom or something real quick to let him know that I'm mad and don't do that no more, you feel me? I could toss him outside too, but I don't know. I could toss him outside too, but I kind of wanted to be in an uncomfortable spot to where he'll understand, like, okay, boom, I did something wrong. Even though even though his cage is, a comfortable spot, but he don't really like being in his cage like that, and he ain't been in the cage in a long time, to be honest. He kind of get free range now, even though he's still kind of learning. I mean, he get free range, but it's not for a long time. So basically, I had to go ahead and upgrade, man. I went ahead and upgraded. I got the AirPod Pro 2s. I ain't never had AirPods. You feel me? My Dre Beats Pros, they were solid. The only thing I kind of didn't like, it kind of give you like that old man look because you got the Bluetooth, but then it wrap around your ear, and it always just remind me of some OGs or something when they just be walking around with their Bluetooth. That's what it remind me of. But as far as like working out and the comfortability, it was pretty cool. Even though after a while, if I have to Dre Beats in for a long time, then yeah, they'll start to hurt my ear and stuff like that. I think it's pretty much called, I think it's called like ear exhaustion or something like that. Basically, like when you just have something in your ear for a long time and then your ears, it just be irritated. So it wasn't the best comfortability. I started to do my research on AirPods. Like, okay, am I going to upgrade to the newer generation of the Dre Beats Pros, or I'm going to get the AirPods? And AirPods, they got a few different ones that's out. I think they got the first gen AirPods, and then they got the first gen AirPod Pros. And then they got the second gen, which is these AirPod Pros. So when it comes to the second gen AirPod Pros, for one, I'm gonna say this: the comfortability is A1. At first, I had to find the right size ear tips. So in the packaging, in the case, basically it comes with 4 sets of ear tips. One that's on the AirPods already, and then 3 more different sizes that's actually in the ear tips. I mean, actually in the case. And I had to end up using. I had to go to the XL. I mean, the extra smalls because they was falling out my ear a lot. I'm like, oh hell nah. I'm like, man, I don't need to be walking around with these and these is falling out all the time. So once I was able to figure out the right set of ear tips and stuff like that, the comfortability was there. As far as like the ear exhaustion and stuff, I could have these in for a long time. But if you're a breeder and you having dogs and you just always, having to do certain stuff with your dogs and you always on your phone and you be needing your phone, man, these is perfect for you. Any earbuds is pretty much gonna be convenient, but these right here is perfect, man. The sound is great. It's actually A1. They upgrade a lot of their sounds. They have the H2 chip in there. So as far as the performance with the H2 chip, man, you can, if you like to listen to hip hop music and stuff like that, you can hear like the little bass a little bit better. Just the sound quality is a lot better in the earpods. And then also too, they have like noise cancellation. So sometimes, like, man, if when you have your earbuds in and say you cleaning up with your dogs and your dogs is hella barking or something like that, it'll low key cancel out or make it the barking won't be as loud, even though you don't want your dogs to be barking, but and dogs gonna bark sometimes. So it helps with that because sometimes, like when I be walking around or stuff like that and it'd be like a loud noise, you can actually hear that the earbuds is desensitizing the sound. And then also too with I think these are the only generation that with the case has an actual H2 chip in it. So with the H2 chip, it has the find my phone. So say you drop them or you can't find them in the house, you can go on your phone and it'll show you where your AirPods, so they'll beep. Have a little speaker on there and it'll beep for you and it'll help you find them. And I think they have the little beep. I think it'll beep too on the AirPods or it'll get louder for you. But for sure with the case, if you lose these, they have the little chip in there to where you on the Find My iPhone, it'll show you where your AirPods is at. Even one time I had left my case at home, but I had an AirPod in and I was driving and I had went somewhere and actually the AirPods, I got a notification saying like boom, your AirPods, and it gave me the exact address. I was like, man, that's crazy. Technology is crazy. So that let me know that as far as like the technology on these is pretty much on point. You can't beat it. And the reason why, people like us that breed or people that's always moving around and stuff like that, or people that's got a gang of dogs or whatever the case is, man, we need AirPods, man. We can't be having our phones in our hands all the time. When somebody call, when they be like, do you want to answer? You can say yes or no, and you can pick up hands free. So, when I'm cleaning up my dogs, I'm walking my dogs, all type of little stuff like that, it comes in handy. And then when I'm moving around, I'm going somewhere and stuff like that, I can just toss in the AirPods, a little bit more fashionable as far as like the trends. And when you have it on your ear, it don't look out the ordinary. As far as the pricing, these bad boys, they like 180 something, like 189 plus tax. They got them on all different type of websites. Apple, they got them on Amazon, Best Buy, and so the prices will vary. And sometimes they have a sales, and sometimes they won't, or whatever the case is. But they worth it because my set of earbuds that I had them for about 3 years. So these will last pretty good, and they actually come with like a little warranty. And then you could get so say you lose an AirPod or whatever, you can go to Apple and then you can go ahead and I think you should be able to get another one. So these is actually waterproof too. Say you got your AirPods in your pants or whatever, and you throw them in the washing machine. They pretty much say these should be good. But if you do get water damage, then you can actually, if one is messed up, you can take it and get it replaced. So that's another benefit in these. Say you got somebody else that has some AirPods and y'all around each other and stuff like that, and you end up picking up their case and you put your AirPods in, it'll let you know, your phone will tell you like, oh, AirPods aren't in the right case, or vice versa. If somebody puts their AirPods in yours, it'll let them know like, okay, boom, these AirPods is in the wrong case and stuff like that. So the technology is A1. Man, if like I said, man, if you're a breeder and stuff like that, I say you get one of these. It's pretty simple and they pretty dope. Man, it does have a USB-C charger, so they charge pretty good. Oh, as far as the battery life. So for the battery life on these, each AirPod, 6 hours. And that's probably if you're using it consistently. I actually I get a good 6, 7 hours, and sometimes mostly I kind of just have one in at a time, unless I'm going on a hike or I'm in the gym or I'm working out or whatever the case is. I have both in, but yeah, I just have one in, and then the charging case fully charged about 30 hours. So when one dies or one getting low, and it's gonna beep and let you know when it's getting low, when you have probably like 10% or whatever the AirPods, boom, you just throw it in the case and start charging, and throw in another one, or just throw them both in, man. Like I said, man, these is real convenient, man. Everybody should go ahead and get them some AirPods. And I'm gonna go ahead and say, as far as the convenience, as far as which ones you should get, I would get these Apple AirPod Pro 2s. They dope, man. They fashionable. The quality is good. The technology is A1. It's a lot of other details too that's pretty good with these. Go ahead and check it out. I just want to bring y'all, let y'all know, my little story of, how my dog ate my pods and had to go ahead and upgrade, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me. And I hope this is one of these videos that, it can go ahead and help some people. And maybe 6 months down the line, people are still viewing it. But we still on the road to 1,000 subscribers, man. And I'm going to keep giving y'all dope content. I got this week, I'm going to have some fly videos for y'all. Y'all stay tuned. I appreciate y'all. I'm gone.